So you want to get more views on your YouTube channel in 2021 as a small YouTuber. And listen, I want to help you out because I'm a small YouTuber myself. So I understand the pain of creating a fire video, then you chopped up this dope thumbnail just to upload it and you get no views. Crickets, right? It's the worst. It's disheartening, demoralizing, right? Just all the D's, all the D's. And you know what I'm saying? And you're not feeling it. You feel me? And then ladies, I can't even imagine you guys, because I know y'all take like 3 million years just to do your makeup. You almost glued your eyeballs shut, trying to put your eyelashes on just to get no views. You're upset, you're tight. So I definitely want to help you guys out. I have some very valuable tips that you definitely want to watch the full video so you don't miss anything. But if I can ask you guys a favor, if you could thumbs up the video for the YouTube algorithm, you already know the vibes. You've heard plenty of YouTubers say it, but it definitely does help content creators like me and you, right, grow on YouTube. So definitely thumbs up that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. And then just to let you guys know, I do offer one-on-one YouTube masterclasses. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, hands-on with your YouTube channel, I would love to help you out. I can give you some very tangible tips that can help you not only just in YouTube, but just overall your YouTube business and in general. So I would love to help you. Space is limited, so make sure that you hit the link down below to make sure that you can sign up and get your spot ASAP. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first tip that I want to give you is that you definitely want to have a solid content strategy in place, okay? You want to make sure that you know what niche that you're in specifically, right? Are you in gaming? Are you in entrepreneurship? Are you in beauty? And then from that, what topics do you talk about in those particular niches? Because now we're in 2021, it's not good enough just to have a gaming channel, right? Are you a gaming channel that talks about 2K? Are you a gaming channel that talks about Madden? Are you a gaming channel that does Fortnite, right? Are you beauty? Do you do wigs? Do you do makeup? Do you do, I don't know, whatever you do in beauty, right? So you want to make sure that you're very specific within the niche that you're in. And the reason for that is because once you know what type of content you want to create, you want to be creating searchable content around that particular niche, okay? You just don't want to upload anything. You want to make sure that you do your research before you press record. Now, what I use to do that is I use TubeBuddy. I love TubeBuddy. I talk about TubeBuddy a lot on here because that's how I do my keyword research. I had a video on that, but for some reason they took it down. So I'm probably going to create a new video. If I do create a new video, I'll put a link up here. But you definitely want to do your keyword research and figure out topics within your niche that people are searching for. Because if you're creating searchable content, that's the easiest way to get picked up by the algorithm and for people to find your content. Because when you're a small YouTube creator, it's going to be very, very hard for YouTube to recommend your content because you're not getting enough views just naturally, right, for them to serve to other people. So, utilizing search is one of the easiest ways to start to grow your YouTube channel. And then once you master search, once you start bringing traffic in through search, then YouTube will start recommending your content. But until then, until you start to build your audience, really try to figure out what is your niche, what is your sub niche within there, and then try to create searchable content based on your niche. And that's how you can start to really grow your YouTube channel, start to get more views, and start to get way more engagement on your content. So the second thing that I strongly recommend you take a look at is your CTR, which just stands for your click-through rate, okay? And the reason why your click-through rate is so important is because the higher your number is, the more views you will get. And what impacts your click-through rate is your title and your thumbnail. Listen, you guys, your title and your thumbnail is equally or even slightly more important than your content itself, okay? Because your content can be fire, but if your thumbnail and your title is trash, no one is going to see it. So you really need to spend a lot of time on studying what thumbnails and titles do the best in your niche. Again, I use TubeBuddy for my titling. And then for my thumbnails, I just search on YouTube. I see, okay, I literally go into the filters. I look at and see what are the most popular videos in my niche, what are getting the most views, what type of thumbnails do these people create, so I can start to study and kind of not copy, don't copy, but I can take from that template and make it my own. okay? And that's strongly what I recommend you doing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel with YouTube. If you're just super artistically inclined, then do that. But for me, I just take what I see other people doing, I make it, into my own, and I know that this will have a positive outlook. So you definitely want to take a look at your click-through rate. I would say a good click-through rate is anywhere between 5 to 10%. That's a really, really good one, or even higher. If you're in the 1 to 3% range, you definitely want to take a look at your titling and your thumbnail, because your click-through rate is going to be one of the most important factors to start getting you more views on your content. So the third tip that I want to give you is that you're going to have to promote your YouTube videos yourself. Until your click-through rate, your average view duration, and then the views and likes of your video hits a certain point, YouTube is just not going to push your content. That's just what it is, but that's okay. Now that you know that, you're gonna have to put in some sweat equity with your YouTube videos. So that means promoting your YouTube videos on other social media networks, utilizing Pinterest, which is pretty much another search engine that you can use, blogs, Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse, right? Use all these other social media platforms to build your YouTube channel. And then talk about your YouTube channel. It's kind of hard now because we're still in these COVID pandemic vibes, right? But talk to other people, talk to humans about your YouTube channel. Tell them, hey, listen, I create content about this, right? Tell your mom, your dad, have your mom and dad tell, their friends. Like, word of mouth is still a very powerful tool. So talk to people about your YouTube channel. Don't be anti, right? Don't be scared to share your channel. Share it with them, okay? Because that's going to be one of the best ways to really organically grow your YouTube channel, right? The YouTube algorithm can't hold you back if people are finding you and clicking on your video organically, even if they're not on the YouTube platform itself, right? You're gonna have to put in the work if you really want to be successful. So whether that's cold DMing people, like I said, talking to people, like, do whatever you got to do, right? And be unapologetic, be shameless about promoting yourself, because that's really the only way you're going to grow at first. So hopefully these 3 tips really, really helped you out. If you have any questions down below, I'd love to answer them. And let me know, what strategies are you using right now to really grow your YouTube channel and get more views. I'm sure it could help some other people out. But again, if you want to take my YouTube masterclass, I would love to help you out and work with you one-on-one. If you like this video, check out some other videos over here. Until next time, be easy.